My name is Bobbi Macdonald. I'm the executive director of the City Neighbors Foundation, and we independently run 3 public schools in Baltimore City. Tonight I'm going to talk about assessment and why it matters, because I need your help. When we think about public schools, we're often talking about testing, and testing is supposed to give us evidence of student learning. But what we really need is evidence of great public education. Standardized testing does not measure the ability to think creatively or deeply, and the students of the public schools need much more than testing. They need us to believe in them. This is the industrial model of testing. As Mark Friedman points out in his book, this is for factories and machines, but people aren't machines. People are complex. In the industrial model, teachers are given scripts, they're given frameworks, so it doesn't matter who's teaching this class or who's sitting in those chairs. You make the teaching teacher-proof, you make the learning student-proof, and pretty soon you don't have any proof of anyone learning anything. Take a look at the kids. These children cannot be standardized. The industrial model of testing reminds me of the old X-ray shoe fitter machines my ma told me about when she was a little kid. The idea was, if you wanted to know if the shoe fit, you would X-ray your foot to see if it fit or not. Unfortunately, you would also be bathed in radiation. The X-ray shows us the bones of the foot and not the soft tissue that actually matters. So it turns out the best evidence you need is to ask someone, how's it feel? So what if all the children of Baltimore City schools were taught to powerfully pursue their interest, to ask questions and find the answers, to do the research they need, to take full responsibility for themselves and their community? When you're teaching like that, what happens is you get beautiful evidence, and that's called the change agent model of assessment. And the change agent model has the students considering themselves as change agents in their lives and authority over their learning. And in the change agent model, you don't need kids to sit in desks or in rows. Teaching can look like this. The change agent model has lots of great evidence that's produced through critique and peer review, self-assessment, portfolios, exhibitions, work that matters, multiple drafts. Teaching and learning for understanding creates beautiful evidence. Unlike the industrial model, children in the beautiful change agent model have a chance to be who they are. This takes time. This takes time to teach in this way. It takes time to assess in that way. It's rooted in a culture of learning. Here's a message in a bottle written by one of our high schoolers, and I love at the end when she says, I had to write this message because it's important to me. I needed to get it out. Usually I keep things in until I explode. I feel the same way sometimes. But in the change agent model, we see students as having an active role in assessment. This is public education in Baltimore. This is the way it can be. Ongoing, real-time, beautiful evidence to let us know if kids are learning. When we use this change agent model, students can reveal the depths of their thoughts and feelings, like this student did. Why do people always fight? What is life? Why are we here? And sorry, my questions are so weird. Beautiful evidence of learning is shared with the community. It's on display. There's multiple drafts. There's revisions, pictures of the students doing that. We mythologize to ourselves the great work we're doing together. In the change agent model, everyone in the school has a message in the bottle. Do you remember what it was like when you were this age and you would be so interested in something and you didn't want to stop? The teachers in this kind of model are having that happen for kids in school, and it's very powerful. The industrial model pushes us to measure what's measurable and to teach that way. The change agent model pushes us to teach for real learning and understanding, whether it's measurable or not. We need to trust our teachers to do their job, to do the complex, beautiful, loving work of teaching. Together with our students, they're creating beautiful evidence. We don't need an x-ray to see if these shoes fit. So now, let me ask you, how do you feel right now in your shoes? We have a long way to go together. We need every school in this city to see children as change agents in their own life. But I know we can get there. I have beautiful evidence. Thank you.